Finally, something else to look at. Presented by Game Freak. I've just got spit all down my chin, like Christopher Eccleston when he shouts at the Dalek. And so Christian's Island Challenge came to an end. Come on, I had text speed on fast, come on. The festival to celebrate the birth of Alola's first champion lasted until late into the night. It was so much. The credits is about half an hour long, says Mr. Hyperwolf. There. So much fun. I'm so glad. Who's talking? These times in Alola will always be my most precious. I think it's me. Wait a minute. Or is it Lily? The next day. I mean, that is how Lily talks, so it would make sense. How long have I been sat still doing fuck all? We had the little brief interruption of catching Tapu Koko, that was nice. Oh, killing it. I think it's probably about 20 minutes. What will happen today? Well, maybe the fucking game will end. That'd be nice. That'd be, Professor Cookie. That's not Professor Cookie. I know my professors, and that's not he. Yeah, hi. But anyway, the ship? Are we going to the Tree of Battle? L'Arbre de Conflict, as they say in France. Da 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 da. Oh, she is leaving. Oh, it was her talking. Okay, well at least now I know how she talks, so I can do her voice in the future. Yeah, that's a bit rude. I'm sorry, but I've decided. I have to go to Kanto. Oh, Kanto confirmed! I knew it. I knew it. They were talking about the Kanto Elite Four earlier. Or maybe it's only confirmed for the end of this game. When you fight Red and Blue. Imagine if the Pokemon Direct comes out and they're like, we're returning to everyone's favorite, a favorite region of all Pokemon players. You'll know and love it. You remember it well. That's right, we're going to Kanto. What? No. We've been there already. Although that would be really cool to have a 3D Kanto game. They did this video a couple of days ago. It was about this big Pokemon mystery, and it was intercut with loads of clips from Gen 4, some of which were like Distortion World and so on, so they're really teasing the Sinnoh games. So here's hoping. Distortion World on 3DS would be great, even if it is only in 2D. Or actually, it could even be on Switch now, you never know. Although I think, no, it was confirmed they are working on a Core Series RPG for 3DS, aren't they? If I remember rightly, but they're developing for the Switch as well. Oh, I'm actually talking about serious things here. What's going on? Who knows? Maybe we'll go back to Kanto at the end of the Sinnoh game, just randomly for some reason. Well, let's see. Gen 4 was the same time as Gen 2, wasn't it? So it wouldn't be anything new. So no, there'd be no point. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe we'll go to the Sevi Islands 3 years in the future. Da 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 da. Oh, didn't anyone tell you your Gramps left as well? Oh, I've lost it now. What comes next? Oh damn, I've lost it, that's a shame. I was doing the credits from Gold and Silver. Oh, it is actually the credits now! Just out of nowhere. Cool. Sosuke Tamada. And here we see them returning to where it all began. So long ago. Well, when was the first episode of this thing that I uploaded to YouTube? Let's see. It must have been not long after it actually came out. moon. Let's have a little look. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Might be extreme close-up. 22nd of November 2016. And it's now the 19th of July 2017, so December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Pretty much 8 months it's taken me to finish this game. Gordon Bennett. Do 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 do. Is that meant to be how? Looks a lot like a lady. Oh, I don't know. I'm just being offensive towards their culture. This guy though, surfing the Taurus, Mr. Holla. Oh, hang on a minute. I recognise this one. I can show you the world. Something, something, and something. Da 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 da. Pretty sure that's what this one is. Da 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 da. Is he riding that guy? No, he stood behind him. It's like in the scene with Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars Episode 4 where he walks on his tail. Or at least he does in the remastered version. When Jabba the Hutt was actually Jabba the Hutt, because it originally, if you're too young to remember the original, that scene was not in the original film because Jabba the Hutt was just a fat Irish guy in a big cloak. It's just hilarious. Solo! Come out of there, Solo! I can't afford to trust someone who drops their cargo at the first sign of an Imperial cruiser. I can't remember what part of Ireland he was from, evidently. Do do do. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Bum ba bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum ba bum. Ooh, blimey. I think you've bitten off more than you can chew with that particular fishing expedition. You're a bit of a fishing fool, which is an old channel reference that's, I think, literally about 4 years old now. And I think only about 3 people watched the video that's in. But anyway, it's a reference, and it's a self-reference, which is the best kind. I often quote myself because it adds spice to my conversation. That was a quote by Christian Dainton. Oh, it is actually a quote. It's someone like Emo Phillips or something. I often quote myself, and here we are. George Bernard Shaw, of course it is! That guy's amazing! Big fan of old George Bernard Shaw. I watched this old Pathé film where it's about the fact he was coming to America, and the guy, the English media guy, reporter, interviewed him on the deck of the ship when he arrived in New York, and he said, "So, Mr. Shaw, why have you come to America?" And George Bernard Shaw goes, "Well, it's to get away from people like you, but then as soon as I arrive, look, you're here as well." Love that guy. He had another really good quote that I liked. The credits is also happening, by the way. George Bernard Shaw. Oh, not plays, quotes. Let's see, where is he? Blah 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 blah. I mean, they're all pretty good. If you just look up George Bernard Shaw quotes, they're all pretty good. But there's one particular that I know I really liked, but I can't find it. There he is. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. And I think that's a lesson we can all take to our graves, because this is, after all, a suicide cult. Apologies if you were watching, you didn't realise that, but that was the deal with this channel. So if you just... you gotta be careful with things like that, because What if there is someone suicidal watching and then they kill themselves and then you'll be on the Daily Mail, there's like a guy telling people to commit suicide on the internet. That's not what I'm saying at all. Don't kill yourself. There are other ways. As George Bernard Shaw said, better never than late. There you are. See? I'll just add this page to my favourites. Statistics show that of those who contract the habit of eating, very few survive. The best place to find God is in a garden. You can dig for him there. Bloody hell, he's got a lot of quotes. They kind of get worse the further down the page you get, though. Anyway. That was fun. Little, oh, beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. Fake news. Obviously, Donald Trump's a George Shaw fan. This is still going. Did I miss any nice pictures? I haven't even been looking. French editing? This isn't France. Sauté. German translation? This isn't Germany. I don't know the German for get out. Italian? Avanti. Avanti. That means go or something? I don't know. Do. I love horses, best of all the animals. I love horses, they're my friends. Spanish. Muchas gracias. Korean? I don't speak any Korean, I'm afraid. Apart from maybe Joseon, if that's how you pronounce it. The dynasty. Oh, Guzma with his cool Beetleborg, whatever it's called. I do like that Pokemon, that's a really cool design. Golisopod. Ba ba ba. Mr. Hyperwolf in the chat is taking the suicide advice a little too literally. No, don't do it. I don't want that on my conscience. It will haunt me for all of a week. Oh, there's all the ethers. I guess they're not evil anymore. Cool. Sounds good to me. Everyone lives. Pokemon Global Link. Hikaru Ozone. There's one of the people there. The descendant of the ozone layer. The ozone family, of course, runs the layer and are descended from it. Comprised mainly of triple bonded oxygen. It's very hard for them to. I can't think of anything to go with that. Just forget I said anything. Right. You got me near the end because they're doing all the Nintendo of America bollocks. That normally comes near the end. Well, I thought it was going to turn out that Team Skull were actually the good guys for trying to stop the Ether Ore Foundation. But it turns out they were just doing the Ether Foundation's bidding, which I thought was a bit of a rubbish twist. I thought they should have flipped it. Been like, no, we're trying to stop these guys. Don't you realise what they're doing? And we'd be like, no, what? But I suppose they had it where Team Skull had stolen Pokemon before, hadn't they? So that wouldn't work. They could have done it differently. If they didn't have the Pokemon stealing, getting eaten by a griffin. Zedring and QR scan planning. Wow, I didn't realise this stuff was planned. Whoa! Yoshiaki Kano and Yoshiaki Kono working in the same department. That's amazing. Maybe it's the same person, they just did so much work they put themselves in there twice. Takeshi Masuda, I wonder if he's any relation. Is Masuda a common name. We just don't know. Wait a minute, Japanese name order is the other way around, isn't it? Is Masuda the first family name or the first name? Do they just put it this way round for English people's benefit? No, Akira's a first name, surely. There he is, Ojinichi Masuda. Praise him, praise him. And the other guy, whatever his name was. The guy who actually invented the whole thing. There he is, Satoshi Tajiri. Praise him, praise him. They're on my pantheon. The head of my pantheon is Tim Berners-Lee. But those two are on the pantheon. And there's old Nebuchadnezzar. Everyone's smile shines so brightly. It's 9:10. Those smiles led us to so many other people. This is a whole episode by itself, just the fucking credits. All those meetings will lead us to a... Right, so, oh sorry, all those meetings. I'm so glad I got to meet... You gotta get quieter, Snittle. Meet everyone. I'm so glad I got to meet you. Oh, this tonal. Pokémon Moon. Roll credits. No, not again. There better be a little The End jingle. It is tradition. I'm going to wait for that, because it has to happen. I can wait here all day. Oh, it's still going. Ah, ce n'est autre de ces logiciels doit réserver. Professeur Sycamore, vous retournez à mon Chanel. Numéro 5. Well, this sounds like the end jingle, but it's not what I reckon. Wait a minute. Oh shit, it's what I looked like right at the start. Whatever. A. The final A. Well, we still got 15 minutes left, so I'm going to try and find this battle tree. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Yeah, the credits took forever. I want to watch through them at least once, though, because, you know, you got to play the game and see everything, haven't you? Hello, what was that? Oh. I know I did that with a Y when I'd seen the credits before on my Nuzlocke. I was like, well, I'll just switch the power off and then switch it back on and it'll take me to my room after the credits. It didn't. I had to do the whole thing again. That was a bad move. Bonne chance. Merci beaucoup. Right. Right, now I need to put my Pokemon in the right order because their levels are wrong. Holy shit, they're almost in the right order already! It's as if I knew. Wait, that was wrong. Do. How Salamence didn't get all the XP because he was first out, he ended up dying. Bing bong, it's you again. Ding! Little smile. Oh, thanks very much. Oh, thanks very much. Oh, oh, I need to. It's pretty far. Actually, we're in the Pacific, aren't we? It's just not that far. Not as far as I thought. Who is your father? I wonder if it's someone from Sinnoh. That would be pretty cool. What's a battle tree? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's go. I need to find the EV judge before the 14th of August and hatch 20 eggs. Well, before the 14th of August, because I need to actually do all the soft resetting first. Fucking hell. This is probably the funniest Pokemon game I've ever played. And the most annoying. It's annoying. Hey, you. You want some chocolate bars? Oh. Marijuana. Oh. Especially not the police. Let's have a look then. Did it go in the key items bucket? I wasn't looking. Oh. Wait, what did I do? Don't do that. Akala Motel on Route 8. Well, it would be rude not to. Where the hell is Route 8? It's Route 2. I guess it's over here somewhere. 6. Oh, it's a good start. 9. 5. Wait, no, this is right. 8. Right, let's go. Don't go to the battle tree. Why not? And now due to stream delay, I have to wait a minute for the answer. Right, so let's go to this motel. Was it a particular room? I've forgotten already. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Da da da. No, a guest room. But which one? Which guest room is it? Let's try this one. I guess it's... Oh, it's Mr. Lookerman! Magic. Better have his theme tune in here. Who's the lady? Oh, it's the assistant person, I guess. Oh, it was a disguise. Da 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 da. Okay, it wasn't who I thought it was. Don't go to Route 8. Oh, we could have said that in the first message. UB40. I did. He was very shocked. Oh, damn it. I really like the Looker theme tune. I'm very disappointed that it's not there. You can tell she's in charge because she's got black gloves on. She doesn't want to dirty herself touching these commoners. Ba 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 bum ba bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba ba bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba bum bum bum. Sure, but later. Sure. So where is the battle tree? That's what I want to know. Let's get on the internet. That's what it's here for. Sun, moon, battle tree. Nope. Okay. The battle tree is on Pony Island. Pony. Oh, Akala, Uala, Pony. But where? Yeah, actually where? Oh, up at the top. Right, okay. Oh, there better not be people. I just need to get to the Pokemon Center. Find the IV Judge. Eevee Judge, rather. No, Ivy Judge. That's all I need. All I need is Judge. Do 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 do. Is this even the right way? I don't think it is. How do I get to west of Pony Gauntlet? Do I have to go through Pony? No, that is also Pony Gauntlet. Pony Coast, the battle tree. That's the Pony Coast. Oh god, there's not trainers and shit and everything is there. Oh Jesus, I'm just gonna have to wait then. Gonna have to go round that way. It looks like. doesn't really tell me anything. So it looks like I have to go through all of this. There's not like a way through. There's like a whole post-game area. A whole post-game areola. Damn. Alright, well, that is going to have to wait. Because I need to go to bed. So, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be at some point within the next year. So, yeah. I mean, if you don't want to hang on the threads all the time, you can check out my YouTube channel, which is Invisible Tower. I'm not very good at the whole promotion thing, so I'm just going to leave it there and say goodbye, thanks for watching, goodbye, thanks for watching, goodbye.